Hey guys, what is going on? And Spiky Taylor here today, and we'll be bringing you another video from Need for Speed Heat. Today we are going to carry on with the Fast and the Furious cars. I already have got a few cars bought. I did buy a few cars earlier before I come on to before I started doing the stream, and I've decided to with the new one of the new cars, I decided to do it up to see what it was like and see how fast it would go. And oh my god, it's a beast. The one car what I did buy is from Fast 8. It's the Lamborghini Murcielago, which Roman had driven on the ice. We also got one of the cars what we thought the impossible would not be possible, but it actually has happened, ladies and gents. We've built DK's Nissan 350Z. Okay, it's not the exact same complete build as what his was. We've got the wheels, we've got the body kits, we've got the decal, we've got the colour, but we couldn't get the spoiler though, unfortunately. I did look for the spoiler, but I couldn't find it, and there's nothing quite close enough for a spoiler. So what we're gonna do is, when he's like in the one scene where he's racing Sean down the mountain in the Ford Mustang Fastback, what Sean's driving, we are gonna make it look like the spoiler has already came off by leaving the spoiler off, if you get what I mean. So it'll make it look like basically when he crashed it come off. So we're gonna make it look a bit like that. But we still got quite a few more cars to get. We have got to get the 1970 Charger, but we can use the 69 Charger. We still need the Camaro from Too Fast Too Furious. We still need the blue Skyline. We're gonna need a Volkswagen Jetta, but we can't get the actual Volkswagen Jetta itself. But we can get a car what we can turn into a Jetta, but it's a bit different. Because the car what you have to use to make the Jetta, which is the BMW M3, the old school, we turned that into a Volkswagen Jetta before on Need for Speed Payback, and it didn't work. Wow, it worked out pretty well actually, I've got to admit. But we're gonna quickly use Johnny Tran's S2000 to start off with. Oh my god, we got somebody here who thinks he's a badass in his Skyline. He's probably thinking, what is he doing with a little S2000 like that? But nah, he's alright. He's probably just gone to go do something. So we're gonna quickly go do a few races, get some extra money, and then we're gonna do an engine swap on the 350Z, which is going to be the forged induction version of the stock engine what's already in it now, but it'll bring it up to just over 1,000 brake horsepower what we can put into it, which is going to be good. We still got to do the lad's 350Z from Tokyo Drift, what hangs around with DK. I cannot remember his name. I will check the internet though to see what his car looks like and everything. My friend will do that 350Z. He's going to be doing the blue Skyline from Fast 4. I think he's going to do the Charger as well. But I've got most of the cars already, but we still need the rest of the cars. But we can always get them. We can always still do them now. We've still got time to get them. So yeah, I'm just quickly doing some races to earn a bit of money. You guys are probably wondering what I've done to this little S2000, and well, I did an engine swap. It used to be a little, I can't remember the exact engine for this, but it used to be just like like it used to be running 500 and some odd brake horsepower. This little SC1000 was, but now it's running 1048 brake horsepower. Um, but it's a nice little car to drive. It has 8 gears, and thank God it does have 8 gears, because if it didn't, we wouldn't be getting to the top speeds what we've been doing. But it's got also that lovely little turbo chatter as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna be collecting more cars and getting them sorted out. Then we shall carry on with the building of the cars. Do some races with the Fast and Furious cars. I'll do a few races with this car, and then jump into another car with from Fast and Furious. Do some races with that, and then also jump into the other cars and do races with them and get some money made with them. We'll probably get a few billboards on the way as well, and a few of these speed traps when we're racing around to the next races. But I've got to admit, this little SC1000, it can shift when it wants to. Oh yeah, we have got 5 nitrous bottles in this, you are seeing it correctly. It's a bit of a badass though to have that many, well not badass, but it's a bit crazy having 5 nitrous bottles in a little car like this. But unfortunately I could not change the roof on it to a soft top. I did have a look, but I don't think we can, unfortunately. It only stays oh god damn it. That was embarrassing. No. Yeah, so we can only keep it as a hard top though, unfortunately. We can't put it into a soft top like how Johnny Tran had his. But it does look just like his though, which is pretty cool. But the other thing is, I don't think Johnny Tran's was as fast as this one though somehow. But yeah, as you know, in the Fast and Furious franchise, they do change gears quite a bit, so the 8 gears does like show a bit of Fast and the Furious. But if you want, but I might like switch my the automatic gearbox out for the manual gearbox, so it makes it a bit more thingy, if you get what I mean, a bit more realistic for the Fast and the Furious franchise. What we're going to be doing for the live stream on the 30th. So I'm gonna, well, when we do the live stream, I will switch the gearbox out for the manual, so I'll be changing the gears myself, well, and the automatic gearbox doing it for me. Unfortunately, we don't have the like Triptronic gearbox like thingy in this game where you can like have it so it either changes for you or you can change it, but we can just change it straight to a manual, which is going to be awesome to do. It's going to be a bit of an hard thing to do, especially changing gears, because in these sort of cars, what I've created, an absolute beast. I might struggle a little bit when changing gears in these things, but we'll see. I tell you what, oh right, I was going to say I will do it there, but I forgot that we're in an online session and we getting left behind by these people. But not for long, we're not. Come on, McLaren, what you got? That's all you got? Come on, what you got? Haha. Oh, crud, almost forgot. There's another Skyline what we need to do, but it's going to be the R32 edition, which is Leon's Skyline. If you're wondering which one's Leon, it was the lad who had the yellow R32. He used to wear like the basketball jerseys. So we'll be doing his car as well. I almost forgot about his car, which was very close. I think we need to find a garage to repair the car with. So if we don't, we're gonna die. Oh, sugar. You know what? We're gonna quickly take a detour. repair the car. So I don't really want to be racing in a car that's going to die at any point when I hit something by accident. Right, let him get in front a little bit though to forget. Like, let him get in front so it's a bit more of a challenge for this little beast. But unfortunately, it's no challenge though, as you can see. Let's just go straight past him without ease. Wow, 222. I should imagine that I would be passing him. So if I wasn't passing him at that speed, then there must be something very wrong. But we are gonna do quite a few races though to make sure we got the money in order to actually do what we need to do to the cars. I'll see if my friend would like to do Leon Skyline. But the funny thing is about these cars, what we're doing for the tribute is actually that some of them are actually owned by the people who either hated Brian and Vin, Brian, Dom, Letty, Leon, Jesse, and Mia, and all the others as well. But all these cars, though, they're part of the Fast and the Furious family, and that's the reason why we're actually doing these cars. But I've just thought of another car as well, what we forgot about, but not well, I haven't forgot about it now, but I just remembered it, which is Sean's Evo from the Tokyo Drift, and what Hans gives him to practice drifting in, and then he beats DK at the very end. But I got to admit though, the Fast and the Furious franchise is one of them things what's literally I've took a liking to, and ever since I've seen it, and I've been doing live streams on certain games. It was last year and a few years before, I decided to do me and my friend decided to hold a tribute for Paul Walker each time. Every time that day comes around for the tribute, we always do it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna race down to, where is that one race? We are going to race down to this race here, which is 67,000. We're gonna smash that race out the ballpark. But I don't know what's going on with this car, because it's got that very special sound to it. It's got that very active turbo chassis. It doesn't sound like the one. Well, it does sound like the one from the film, but with that turbo chatter, it doesn't sound like it. But it's just like the turbo though, what I put on there, what's making that sound, which I don't mind, because it's actually it's close enough what I can get it to. But I don't want to be changing out my turbo on this car though, because it's actually what makes the car so much quicker. Not to mention all the parts are Ultimate and Ultimate Plus on the engine. The rest of them are Elite or Super, which is perfect. And I think we just went flying past our race. Which we did. Oh, you got a little stupid person just there trying to be clever.
Hey. Hey. You okay?
Yeah.
That's the only thing what's gonna screw us over a little bit, is these people might play with us when we're doing this live stream, I reckon. Is these sort of people like just random racing around, crashing into us, but if they do, we'll jump into the game chat and tell them what we're doing. Oops. This isn't the race I did before. Get out of it, Lambo. I hate that Lambo driver. He thinks he's better than everybody else. But he's not. He's worthless. He can never beat me. He hasn't got the horsepower to beat this car. He might have the top speed to beat the car, but he needs the horsepower and acceleration. And the nitrous to beat my car. This car, it's just out of this world. Imagine Johnny Tran owning this vehicle in Fast and the Furious, like how it's built now, how I built it, minus the crash part there. But I don't think nobody would actually catch up to him if he had this sort of a build on his car. My God, it's mad. If he ever had this sort of engine build, my God, it would beat everybody. He wouldn't even need to use nitrous. Oh, that sun was bright. I could not see anything there. But I think we're going to bring out the Evo after this car. Have a bit of fun with the Evo in some of the races. And then after the Evo, actually no, we will leave the Evo till last, I think. And the R34. But there's another car I would love to bring out, because I haven't brought it out yet. I've actually kept it hidden in the garage, because I did build it up, but I was too afraid to bring it out at the moment. But now, after we've actually done this race with this car, I think we are going to head back to the garage and go pick out that car from at the garage. But I'll show you some of the cars what we are going to be racing around in today. Once we've done this race, we'll show you the cars. Oh, pardon me. We are catching up to them, ladies and gents. Oh my God. The person in second place is 1 mile away. I hear a car. I see him. Oh no, it's a GTR, the R34. Oh, come on, boy. Come on, buddy. Oh, I can't pass him. I feel bad, 'cause he's in 8th place. I'll stay behind him. I'm gonna be nice. I ain't gonna pass him. I know some of you guys are probably thinking, go on, pass him, but no, I ain't gonna pass him. He's already in 8th place, so I don't want to humiliate the poor bugger. Look at him, he's literally trying his best. Poor fucker. That's one thing I hate though sometimes. It's like when you come flying back around like for a final lap and you're starting to lap people and you see that one person in 8th place who's like furthest away from everybody else. And you look at him and you think, and you see that sort of car there, what he's driving. It's just like, nah, I can't pass him. I wanted to, but I thought, no, I'm going to be a nice person, I'm not going to pass him. That was actually one of them things though. That's one thing I could not do, was pass him. I wanted to, but I felt bad though, as soon as I passed him. It's just like, no, I can't do that to the poor lad. He's already been through quite a bit. Alright, we'll quickly fast travel to this garage here. We are going to get the other car out I want to try. But don't forget though, guys, if you want me to, please drop a, hit the subscribe button on my channel, and if you if you sub to my channel, I'll sub back. I'll drop a subscribe to you on your channel. But don't forget though to drop your YouTube name, your YouTube channel name in the comments so I can follow you guys back. So I can give you guys some support on your channel.
It's like half the racers on the street don't even remember what we've done for the city.
We got the Lamborghini Murcielago, what Roman had driven in Fast 8. We have got the Nissan Skyline, Nissan Silvia, I should say, which is Hans's from the Tokyo Drift. The Ford Mustang I was trying to do into the build of the Boss, but the Fastback, I should say, but unfortunately it did not work out very well, so we won't be using that car. We've got the 350Z, which is the one which is DK's, as you can see, but the decor isn't the best, but it does look like it is, though, you have to admit. I can't deny that. Then we got the Evolution, which is the Evo 10, as they called it, when the police was chasing after me. Which is from Too Fast, Too Furious as well. And then we got the Subaru, the Beast from Fast 4, when they go for Braga. When Brian owns, when Dom says that, when he says to Dom that he owes him a 10-second car, and here's the Beast. Whoa. That does sound nice. Alright, what we're going to do is now, we're going to go take this, I'll do some races, and we're going to have some fun. I'm going to do that with the cars what we got now, and we're going to earn some more money, and we are going to get the other cars done, what we need. I'm going to quickly drop a message to my friend, see if he's going to join us. I've just dropped him a message to see see if he's going to join us. Oh my god, what's he done to that Mazda? Wait a minute, that's not a Mazda. That's an S2000. Oh, we got an Audi driver. Good luck, Audi. That's what I love about these sort of cars, what we create. Because people look at them and they think, yeah, that car's not very fast. But do you just see how fast we just left that poor dude in the dust? Never underestimate the build what I do. That's all I can say to them. Because people underestimate the look of the car. They look at it and think, oh, that's going to be rubbish. It hasn't got no power. Which they are very, very wrong. Because as that dude just found out, he just got his ass handed to him by a little Subaru Impreza STI. Now, this is one car I would like to have. A little Subaru like this. It looks nice, you gotta admit. But it also does go well. Get out of the way, Dodge driver. That's another car what we can do from Tokyo Drift. Is the Dodge Viper, which the Jock owns. But I don't know about the muscle car what Sean has in the first scene. I'm not sure if we can create that. but I will have a check to see if we can. But I'm not 100% sure because I can't remember the car what he had in the first scene. I know it's a muscle car, but I'm not sure which muscle car it is. Oh shit! Sorry for the swearing there, ladies and gents, but we just took a flying lesson and missed the checkpoint. But we're still in first place, which is good. Even this turbo's got it as well. But it's a dual turbo, dual turbo chargers. What we got on these, as they call them on this game. I was thinking about putting a supercharger in them, but nah. That would just be a bit over the top, because superchargers are made for the muscle cars, not for cars like this. Which reminds me, I need to get these charger. But I would ask my friend if he would like to do that. So it'd be one of them cars what you'd be honoured to drive, is the Charger. I used to have one before, but I sold it because I needed money, and I wasn't thinking of doing I didn't think to do races at the time to like earn the money. But now I know that I can earn a lot of money from doing these races. Now what I've got unlocked, now I've completed the game, I can actually do the cars what I want to do now. But after the live tribute for Paul Walker, we will be doing some more videos on Modern Warfare. I think in between though, I will be doing some live streams on Modern Warfare still for the Road to Max Rank Chill Out series. But we'll still do these live streams as well for Need Speed Heat, all the way up to the 30th, and then it'll be the big one on the 30th. Which is going to be a hard one, but it has to be done because I can't miss out on the anniversary of Paul Walker's death, unfortunately. And it's so sad that he was taken from us, but he's never forgotten. He'll always be he will always be in our hearts. Every Fast and the Furious fan who watched Fast and the Furious, guaranteed you guys did cry at the end of Fast 7 when they did the tribute video for him on the end of that movie. I know I did. But it's okay though to cry. I know a lot of people that cried at that point when they did that tribute video. But it's one of them things what we have no control over, unfortunately. But we are looking for more races to do. We might build a drift build, yeah, I'm not sure. But should we build a drift build at some point? Yeah, might do. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be fun to do though, I guess. Do a drift build, have some fun. Yeah, we'll go for that race there. No, I didn't want to look at that dude. I wanted to fast travel to that garage there. So we're gonna be a bit lazy. So James driving all the way over to that place. Alright, where's this race? Let's round down this way. Gonna take it steady, because we don't want to crash just yet.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, nothing much. I got some downtime, so, I'm thinking of ways to keep the garage busy.
Okay.
You hanging out with the league right now?
Oh, Alright, let's get this race underway. 67,000 at stake here. We can do this. Especially in this little beast. The one car I'm actually kind of excited to drive is the Lambo. See how well that will perform. But this car is actually performing really well. Just how I thought it would. Wow. And you know, when you've got a crazy mind and you got all the parts you can think, well, all the parts you want to put onto a car, you can virtually build anything. Wow. Just look at the Subaru. The live tune, or the top speed, 234 quarter mile, 9.1 seconds. So we can actually class this as a 10-second car. Well, actually, a 9-second car, but we'll round off to the nearest number, so it'll be a 10-second car. And yeah, so we've got ourselves a 10-second car. Wow, technically, near enough the entire garage is a 10-second car in there. Except for two, of course. The 350Z, which needs to be done up. So we're going to drop a really big engine in there. Well, not a big engine, but it's going to be a forged induction of the engine what's already in there now. I did have it as a drift build originally, but well, it still is a drift build, but I've tamed it a little bit so it doesn't go sliding whenever it feels like I do it, or I can get it to slide when I need it to. Because before, when I was driving it, it was all over the place. And to be honest with you, I could not control a car when it's all over the place. I need it to be like so it's actually stable for when I'm driving in a straight line and slow and like slow turns, like at the moment, like these sort of turns, get back in, kick out a little bit like that, and then like carry on drifting. But when I had it in drift, like proper full-on drift build, it was oversteering and it was too hard to keep it going sideways. So we're gonna have to rethink what we're gonna do with it in order to actually make it a better drift build. But at the moment, I am gonna buy another car for drifting, which is gonna be, I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet, but we'll find something to use as a drift car to actually earn some more money, especially from these drift trials what we got. There's some big money to be earned on these drift trials, and it's absolutely simple enough to do, just do the drifting and hit the target and then boom. But I will do a little tutorial on the drifting on this game as well at some point to like get you let you guys, well, help you guys understand like what the drifting, like how to do the drifting and what it's like in this game. But at the moment, I'm just like literally hitting the handbrake when I'm going around the corners at the moment when I'm doing these sort of races. But with the drifting on here, you can either have it so when you're going around the corner, you tap your accelerator, or you can hit the brake as normal for it to drift. But I have it set to accelerator, so I can let off the accelerator bit when I'm going around the corner, and then hit back on the accelerator to get it to drift. But when it comes to these sort of corners, I literally hit the handbrake, so when I'm coming a bit too quick, it kind of goes a bit too, so it doesn't go straight around the corner sideways and then crash. So what we are gonna do, I think we are going to go check, see if we got enough money to sort out our little 350Z. I think we might have. We're gonna do one more race, and then we're gonna go sort out the little 350Z. But the other race, what we're going to do, is gonna be that one, which is 50 grand on 50 grand. So what we're gonna do is We're gonna fast travel to that garage, quickly jump in that garage, and we are going to get the Lambo out for a change. Well, we're gonna try the Lambo in the first race. This is gonna be the first race for me in the Lambo, and I'm so actually that Subaru that was its first few races. That was just now. So what we're gonna do is now gonna hop into this, get this beauty flying around the track. Bearing in mind it is Roman's Lambo from Fast 8. I have tried my best to get the wheels close as possible, because I was looking at the picture and looking at this, but some wheels, well, we can't quite find, so we have to improvise and get the ones what's closest. The spoiler I could not quite get, so I had to improvise a little bit, so it's like basically the same spoiler, but just a bit higher than what the other one is. As you can see there, I've got the numplate as Rome, short for Roman. But yeah, so we're about to put the car to the test, see what it's like. But I'm so glad you guys are gonna be in this race with me to actually test out this car. It's gonna be one of them cars. So either I'm gonna love it or I'm gonna hate it. And I'm not the biggest fan of Lamborghinis. I'm more of a muscle car and Skyline and Subaru kind of guy. But yeah, so we're gonna try this out, see what sort of power it's got. Okay, we've just passed one of the Lambos already. Okay, this car ain't too bad. Wow, okay. This car is good. This car is definitely good. No, not the wall. No, not the wall. There's a certain barrier on that wall. When you hit it, it literally drops your car from whatever speed you're doing down to near enough 80 miles an hour. And it is not good. It is one of them crazy death barriers, as I call them. There used to be quite a few of them in Zombies when I used to play Zombies, but we managed to live through them, so hopefully we can just like deal with this one. Come on, little buddy, in 12th place. Put the accelerator to the metal. Don't let go. The only downfall I don't like about this car, it literally decides to try and drag it towards the... Okay, that was a bit different. Come on, AMG. Accelerator. Come on, Lambo, accelerator. Come on, Lambo, don't brake. Accelerate. Oh, look at that, we've got a Pagani. Yeah, it's the only thing I don't like about this car. It literally pulls its way up to that wall. But we are gonna do another race, but not with that car. We're gonna use the Skyline. You guys have seen the Skyline in action, which was yesterday. You guys seen that in action, but it's gonna be in action again today. And the Evo's also gonna be as well today. I want to use all the cars what I got in the garage for racing. The Silvia has not been in a race yet. I did put it as a drift build, but it's no good as a drift build, unfortunately. So I have put it into a race build, and I have to say, it does fly. I've only took it out for a few seconds to like give it a try out to see what it's like. And oh my god, what's that bloke done to that poor Charger? Sorry about that. Yeah, so we have took out this. I did take out the Silvia before. I only try it after I built it up, and it is deadly. It flies. But the car, what we're gonna take out now, actually, we'll bring out the Silvia first, take it for a test spin, then a race. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for Which race we're gonna go for? Oh shit, I forgot to do the number plate on this one. Once we bring it back into the garage, we'll quickly jump into the customization and do the number plate. So we'll make it so it says Hans on the back, which is going to be a little bit of a. I know it's not the right engine, but the rev limiter is quite high. But we're gonna do my favourite race, which brings us 72,000. So it has a nice straight in it. This race does, but it's also fun to pass all them supercars and these sort of cars. So yeah, we're gonna do the sprint race called Sonic. It's gonna be fun to do. I'm just hoping that we can actually do this without any problems. But hopefully we can. Well, look at that beast though. It does look nice. I've literally done my best to get it just looking just like his from the film. Come on BMW, get out my way, and you Porsche, and you. Come on McLaren, pedal to the metal. That's what makes me wonder, is like when you do these sort of races and the AIs, when you pass them in like cars like this, I bet that I always thought what they're thinking. So that's what I'm always wondering, what are they thinking? Is like when they see a car like this go flying past them at that speed, you'd be like, what is he running in that thing? Or why the hell is it so much faster than my McLaren or my Porsche or whatever car they're driving? But I'm not sure. It'd be funny though if like the creators of Need for Speed are actually watching like through the AI's like point of view of like these cars and like passing them, and they're probably thinking, wow, that dude really knows how to create a car, or like something like that. But it's like just me thinking crazy though. But I don't think Need for Speed watches like through the AI's point of view. Which is like, well, it would be a bit of a shame though if they didn't watch through it, but I don't mind. They probably do monitor like the game though still, because it's like still new, and they're but hopefully though, like we was talking about last night, that they might actually be bringing back the Titus Supra. But if they do, my god, it's going to be a beautiful thing to do. Well, it's going to be a beautiful build, that is, because as soon as they bring it back, that'll be the next car I'll be buying without fail, and I'll turn it into a Titus Supra from Fast and Furious 1 what Brian has, which is an iconic scene to see a Titus Supra and the Charger racing together. Now that's a true import versus muscle race, that is. But in that scene though, where there was drag racing, the Titus Supra would have actually beaten the Charger. But the funny thing was though, they actually dubbed the power of the Titus Supra, because the 2JC engine actually goes well over 1,000 brake horsepower, and so they made it so that the Charger was actually faster than the Titus Supra at the time. And the way they got the Charger to actually pull a wheelie was that they had hydraulic rams on the back, and that's how they made that iconic wheelie. But in Fast 7, I think it was, they actually they actually got the car to wheelie by itself. Even though he did have, even though I think he did reinforce the chassis, I think it was, which is actually not too bad. But so yeah, what was I gonna say then? I totally lost train of thought what I was gonna say. Yeah, that was the Nissan Silvia in its first race. It looks beautiful. I'm not talking about the character. I'm talking about the car. Before you guys say anything, I do love this car though. Alright, we're gonna save time, and we are going to fast travel to the garage, which is just there. I know, guys, I'm being lazy, but it's the best way of saving time, like fast traveling instead of racing down the road. So yeah, we're gonna grab the Nissan Skyline, give that a race down through that race again. I think that when this beast here is done, I think we are gonna take that out for a spin as well, you know. So we're gonna take out the legendary R34 V-Spec GTR Brian's Skyline. We're gonna take it for a spin. It's an iconic vehicle to see, but it's also a beautiful car to do, especially racing it as well. It's just one of them things. But hearing that engine roar though, oh, it's just a beautiful thing to see though, and hear this car. But we are gonna do this race again up here though, ladies and gents, because we do need the money still. So I'm just like, this is, whoa, 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 whoa. I did not want to start with that bloke there on that race. That's why I literally withdrew like really quickly. So I did not want to play with that dude in a race. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna quickly race this. It's just a beautiful car to wear, that is, this Skyline. Oh shit, I forgot. I wasn't paying attention at the screen. I was looking down at my phone. Oh dear. Oh shit. Come on, Skyline, don't fail me. Oh, he managed to claw the first place back. Oh yes. Now that's what I call a lucky steal for a first place there, especially on that corner. The speed I came down at that. It's very rare to actually hit that corner with that much speed and not go through the barriers. Oh my god. I forgot how fun this car is to drive. Oh yeah, the blue Skyline is going to be done by my good friend who was in the stream with us last night. He's going to be doing the blue Skyline. He's already got the Buick. He's going to be doing the other cars as well. He's going to need to do the Charger, I'll do the Camaro, the 69 Camaro, which was in Too Fast, Too Furious. I think we can create the Dodge Hemi, but we're gonna have to use the Dodge Charger for that. But that'll be easy enough to do. Cause it was Fonzie and Fabio who had them cars, the Camaro SS, 69 Camaro SS, and 69 Camaro and the Dodge Hemi. We can still create those cars, no problem. It'll be a bit different now, because with the what's it called, the Camaro in here is a 67, but the one in the film was a 69, but it's only a couple of years out, so it'll be easy, it'll still look the same, sound the same, but it'll just be a bit of a different shape. That's all it'll be. But it'll still be good to do. But after we've done this race with the Evo, we're going to jump straight back into the garage, do the 350Z up, and give that a quick blast down this race, see how well that does, and then I think we'll end the stream just there, because then I will be getting some. I'll be getting the rest of the other cars, put them in the garage, get the decals done, but then I will also be getting the money up for the engines, what we need, and for the cars, and hopefully we'll have them all ready for the 30th. I'm just praying now that everything goes smoothly though on the 30th of the stream. But I gotta admit though, that car, it just sounds so lovely when it comes flying past at that speed. But we have earned 72,000 again. We're slowly racking up the money, ladies and gents. What we need now, the Evo. Alright, let's go grab our Evo. But I'll show you what I mean though with DK's 350Z. Because, actually I'll show you guys now with the 350Z what I mean. Where's that car? This car now, it does look like his, because it's got the decals and the body kit, the wheels. The only downfall is though, I could not get the spoiler because they don't have it in the game. But yeah, it does look like his though, which is pretty cool. But what we're gonna do is now we're gonna grab our Evo, and we're gonna take that for a quick blast at that road. And I'm gonna race. Oh, sorry, ladies and gents. Then we're gonna get Sean's Evo, do that up, into a drift build, see how well that handles in a drift build, and then what goes from there. Wow, we got somebody trying to keep up with us. That is absolutely funny. He can't keep up with us. He's driving a supercar. We're driving an Evo. We just left him for dust. Oh my god. What the hell? When we come out of this race, we're gonna go see what car he's driving. Because I want to know what car we just beaten. No, this race ain't going to take very long in this Evo, because I've done this race many times in this Evo, and it only lasts for about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes 25 seconds, something like that. But depending on how the AIs like to play, and so yeah, we'll blast past these ones. We're already in 8th gear, ladies and gents, and it's about to be knee topping out down that straight before we even got to the corner. That's mad. But I'm actually going to be very happy to do the Evo from Tokyo Drift into a drift build, because I actually want to know what the Evo is going to be like for drifting, because I'm actually kind of scared to actually like try and drift it, so I don't know if it's going to be a good car to be drifting or a bad car to be drifting. But looking at this one, how it's drifting at the moment, it looks good, but when I do it into an actual proper drift build, it's going to be a hard one to control. I can see it. But we're gonna have a bit of fun now with some of the other cars. We'll make a sleeper car and go out and race people with it. To be based like with a sleeper car though, it'll look stock, but the engine will be fully customized. So it'll be like, just leave everything cool stock on it, like the bumpers, wheels, exhaust, everything, just max out the engine. I'll obviously like do the differential, the tyres, like so it gives it more grip, more power, more acceleration. We'll put the nitrous in it as well. We'll do the camshafts, exhaust manifolds, turbos, cooler, crankshaft. Well, we'll do everything to it really, but except for the body. That's all we're gonna leave on it. So we just like yeah, it's gonna be a sleeper basically. But not car to do what car to do though, unfortunately. So if you guys got any suggestions what cars you want me to buy and make into a sleeper build, please let me know, because I really want to do a sleeper car to like beat all these people with and surprise a few people. So I was thinking of doing a what car was it? A little Golf GTI, like into a sleeper build. That'd be fun. One of the fun cars to do that, Will. A little Golf GTI and a sleeper build. Oh my god. That would just be out of this world. Literally. A little Golf GTI with a big engine in. And then racing people. But they won't know. I don't think people will be able to tell the difference what with like the engine, what will be in it, or they might know what engine's in there. I'm not sure, but hopefully they won't know. Which I am. Hopefully they won't guess, but hopefully they will just like look at it and probably think, ha ha ha! Look at that little Golf. It's not gonna beat me. And then also when it beats them, they'll be like, what? I thought it was a stock Golf. Like, nope, it's not stock. It's very powerful. But now we're gonna quickly go back to our garage. Oh, and is that dude still on that road? Nah, he's not on that road. Okay. He's probably in the garage. But never mind, I wanted to see what car he was driving. But never mind, we have to wait till another day when he comes out. Hopefully he might come out, or he might be still sat here. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, swap car. 350Z. Yep, that's the car we need. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap the engine out, and then we are going to max it out, full on, literally. There's nothing going to be left untouched on this car. We're going to make it so it's deadly. Performance, crankshaft, engines. So there's like obviously you got this engine, the old 1.3 litre Wankel engine. I would love to call it a wanker engine, but no, it's a Wankel. Or you got the 3.5 litre V6 or 3.7 litre V6. Or you got a 4 litre V8. My God. That would just be a weird build, that would. A 4 litre V8 engine and a little Nissan. That don't sound right. There's the engine, what we're looking for. We're going to switch out the elite parts for these Ultimate Plus. Hopefully we got enough money to do it. We should have. We've already got that one on chassis, suspension. What should we put on? Because we kind of want to make it a bit of a drift build, but not too much of a drift build, if you know what I mean. So we'll stick that on, and then upgrade the brakes. So we want it kind of like in the middle of everything. This is going to be interesting. How this is going to handle. Hopefully this handles well. style. I want that. Accelerator. Let's see how well this drifts now. That's better. That's how we need it to. That's how we need it to drift, ladies and gents. We got it. Alright, we need now a good drift trial to do. Something what's going to pay us big. No. Because I actually want to try this in a drift trial. I'm not sure which drift trial I want to do. So I want one where it's got, like, where it's coming down like a steep road. But even though these off-roading races have got some good money to them, I have to say. Yeah, that looks like a good track to do. Also, it's close to the thingy as well. Alright, let's go find our drift trial. I actually drifted quite well around that corner, I gotta admit. But now we've got the angle is what we need for the drifting. So let's go see what it's like. We're not even halfway through this yet, and we've almost got the target already. And we've already hit the target. We couldn't get that one corner. I should have already kept my C10 truck for drifting. Because that was actually a good truck to drift with. Now you guys are probably thinking, C10 truck for drifting? Yeah, it was really good for drifting. also created a monster for racing and drifting, which is actually pretty good, so it's going to be a hybrid for drifting and racing. So you can actually keep the speed when we're going around corners, but also have that extra bit of boost when we're going down the road, I reckon. But level 370 something though, we do need it to be a level 400 build plus for it to be a good drift build, good racing build. Let's get it sideways one last time. Did it give us the money? Yeah, it did. Alright, ladies and gents, we are going to head back to the garage. But before we do head back to the garage, we are going to grab that spray, that graffiti, that little graffiti item. I'll tell you what we are going to do though, we're going to do that drift trial first before we do anything else. This little drift target. Smash this out the ballpark. If we didn't screw up that. Let's go get that again, shall we? Now we need to get 50. 50k we need to beat. I think it's better doing it downwards on this one. Yeah. But we need more speed though. So, whoa, back up here. Thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down in here. And then we're going to hit this at some speed and get this drift trial. Easy. Let's go get this graffiti can from over here. Let's hit this jump as well. Wow. That was a fail. Let's not do that then. Not in this car. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fast travel to the garage because I'm too lazy to drive. Right then, ladies and gents, I think that's where I'm gonna end the stream now. I do hope you guys did enjoy the stream. I did enjoy creating some of these cars with you guys and racing them as well. But yeah, so as always, drive safe, be good, don't get caught by the police, and if you do happen to have the police chasing after you, hit your nitrous and pray for the best that they don't catch you and don't get hit by a rhino. I shall catch you